Walking round at 8 a.m. I got 2 hours before my flight. Luck be on my side tonight. You're the reason that I feel so strong. The reason that I'm happy.
To me all alone. Min wadi mi yittem ko an tan holli mi ko jiɗinmi aduna wadi mi yittem whole lot I live to love and adore you. It's all that I have, it's all that I have. A whole lot I live, I only live for you. It's all that I have, it's all that I have. Quan holy me. Kariyo, go be you kinare. Asida kal mojat. War mi yidema. War mi yidema. Men war mi yidema.
Thank you to the family and friends that are here today to celebrate the union of Shalene and Alexander. This occasion marks the beginning of their marriage commitment together, and it is also a commemoration of the love nurtured and shared between these two for many devoted years. Today, they embark together on the continuation of the life they've built on the foundations of trust, compassion, and mutual respect. Who gives this bride today? Yeah, it's time to come over.
We're celebrating again.
Please be seated. Tradition. The personal and social merits that accompany the bonds of marriage have led to its continued endurance and have paved the way for us to be standing here today before the universe, celebrating the union of these two people. Shalene and Alex's relationship is much like a tree. At their start, the friendship they shared anchored and bonded them in a way that allowed them to grow and cultivate a strong trunk, a deep-rooted love and respect for each other. To understand Shalene and Alex at their core is to know the values that unite them: fierce loyalty, steadfast communication, as well as the security and confidence they have provided one another, which has fostered their individual growth, ultimately allowing them to grow and thrive together. Through their evolution as people and in their journey as a couple, they have sprouted sturdy limbs and intertwined branches that reach and stretch skyward. Whether it's their common pursuit of adventure or their appreciation for wide and varied foods, whether it's spending mornings nestled together with their cats, or enjoying time alone in their respective places of passion. For Shalene, the studio, the pavement. For Alex, the garage, and also the pavement. Or just surrounded by the people they love most. They have grown intricate, yet intentional highways that will send them to undiscovered heights. They can trust in the support of their roots to hold them firmly through all the elements they face. From all of this, the tree that is their relationship is teeming with remarkable life. The leaves and creatures that inhabit their tree are evidence of the nourishment that exists deep within. Their tree is one of vivid color as their blooms welcome beings both familiar and strange naturally, simply because any being that encounters their tree can attest to its powerful embrace. We all can attest to the power of Shalene and Alex's love and devotion through our place in their lives. And with good fortune, their tree will sprout fruits that will blossom just as vividly, if not more so, simply because they are the origin of that beautiful fruit. And yes, that means baby feels. Marriage is truly a magical gift. As Bo Taplin noted, falling for a person isn't a process. You can't plan for it in advance or anticipate its arrival. Love strikes in single moments, anywhere, anytime. One day you catch a glimpse of them gardening in the sun or singing tunelessly in the shower, and you think to yourself, oh, I could spend all my life with you. As we celebrate this bond of unity today, it is important to keep in mind that this is not only an occasion of tremendous joy, but also that the promises we witness here are profound and everlasting. Love, as it's been said, is the reason we live. As Carl Sagan wisely deduced, the world is so exquisite with so much love. We should remain grateful every day for the brief but magnificent opportunity that life provides. The sum of all our accomplishments is love. It is with simultaneous feelings of elation and immense respect that we proceed. At this time, it's with great pleasure that we will hear the promises that Shalene and Alex will vow to one another. We come now to the words Shalene and Alex want to hear the most today, the words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. A marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire and hope that it will last for life. Shalene, please deliver your vows.
Alex, I remember the exact moment I met you 12 years ago. We became friends, and that friendship turned into moments of grand gestures by you that made me realize you were something special. Like when you serenaded me with your saxophone outside of my house. Our friendship turned into a lifelong relationship with my best friend, my love, and now my husband. Your love is so steady, without hesitation or judgment. Not a single day has gone by that I've questioned your loyalty or love for me. You have loved me at my best, and more importantly, at my worst. You have proven to me time and again why I want to continue this journey with you for the rest of our lives. The past 9 years have brought us many obstacles, but we've worked through them by keeping our love top priority. Our relationship is strong and has the legs to endure anything that comes our way. And though not every day will be a good one, I know we can work through it because we've done it before and we're in this together. So today, as we step into this next chapter of our lives, I promise to continue to be there for you every single day. I promise to be supportive and loving to you. I promise to always make you laugh, because laughing with you is my favorite. I promise to listen to, respect, and cherish you. I promise to celebrate your triumphs and lament in your downfalls. I promise to always take care of you through any ailments or sicknesses. I promise to never stop making Marv-inspired song parodies with you, which features Jamali. I promise to enjoy the little things with you. And I promise to take care of myself so that I can be the best partner in life with you and give you my all. And I promise to go on night walks and rides with you, because I know they're your favorite. Alex, you have given me a love so profound that I cannot picture life without you in it. You are my first love and my last. You are a piece of me, so deeply ingrained in my soul. I love you with all my heart and will for the rest of my life.
Oh, I'm here. And now, Alex, would you deliver your vows?
I'll try. Jeannie. For the last 10 years, you have given me a completely different view on life. A life that I wouldn't trade anything for. Okay. We'll get there. I'm extremely grateful to have a person like you to share in all of life's experiences with. We have proven that we make each other better people, and you're the reason I've grown into the man I am today after 9 short years. We complement each other perfectly. Though we are very different people, we share the same passion for making and creating things, and have our own definition of perfection in everything we do. I love our differences, and I think you're perfect. I love how driven you are, and I love everything you've taught me. You've taught me how to be a kinder person, and have shown me a viewpoint of the world that I would have never gotten from anyone else. You have shown me what it means to appreciate what I have. My world is bigger because of you, because you constantly remind me of everything I have that makes me so lucky. You mean everything to me, and I have learned an incredible amount from you. You are a beautiful person in every possible way. There is no better person for me. You make me feel like I am the best person, even when I falter. I will live the rest of my life honoring you for all of the joy you have given me. I promise that I will look back on this day and be true to you always. I promise to cheer you up when you're stressed, and I promise to always keep the freezer stocked with ice cream bars, because I know that makes you happy. I would not be the man I am today without you, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you, Shalene.
Alexander, please join hands. Shalene, do you take Alexander as your cherished husband in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by his side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live.
I do.
Alexander, will you take Shalene as your cherished wife in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health,
I do.
joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live? Well done. While the words you have spoken have sealed your union, this keepsake box symbolizes today's momentous step and the continuation of your life together. The wine from their wedding day will go into the box along with their vows and will be opened on the first anniversary 1 year from today. As they prepare their keepsake box, Shalene's brother, George Anthony Chavez, and Alex's aunt, Susan Fiel, will deliver readings to us.
Corelli's Mandolin by Luis de Piñeras. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part, because that is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion, not two.
By James Kavanaugh. To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide, in the moon's own predictable harmony, because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide.
Desmond, the rings. Oh boy. You know, I do, actually. Can you work on that for a second? The wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. By exchanging these rings, you solidify a lifelong commitment to one another. The rings serve as a welcome and constant reminder of the bond you formed with your partner. Please repeat after me. I, Shalene, give you Alexander. This ring is a symbol of my enduring love. Just as the circle of the ring completes itself, so you complete me.
Good luck.
I, Alexander,
I, Alexander,
give you, Shalene,
give you, Shalene,
this ring as a symbol
this ring as a symbol
of my enduring love.
of my enduring love.
Just as the circle of the ring
Just as the circle of the ring
completes itself,
completes itself,
so you complete me.
so you complete me.
Shalene and Alexander, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of New York, I am pleased to pronounce you husband and wife sealed together today, both in law and in love. Alex, you may kiss the bride. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the bride and groom request that everyone present here join them behind us on the stairs for a photograph. They will be at the base of these stairs, and we can go above and to the side of them. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor and the privilege of presenting for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Alexander and Shalene Fiel.